Hey y'all, it's Wild Riley again. I just wanted to do a little video about this here little mini bike. My buddy James, he moved to Texas just like a lot of Californians are doing. They're moving out, getting out. And he gave me this little fixer-upper. And what it was missing was a working centrifugal clutch right here, because this here bolt rattled out because there's a lot of vibration, and it didn't probably have Loctite or anything, which I need to Loctite this one. We oil the chain, it gets in here, this little screw vibrates out, and then this walks around, and then eventually it wears out the clutch. So I bought a new clutch, raveled around my garage, found this bolt fit perfectly, torqued it down just right, and then tightened everything up, got the chain nice and, not too tight, but snug enough to where it has a little play, but it still stays on the teeth of the sprocket. I drained the float bowl, dumped the gas out of the gas tank, put fresh fuel in it, and the little guy fires up like a charm. So pretty much make sure it's on, and then give it choke. And usually this little bike takes 2 pulls. We'll see. 1, 2, 3. It'll help if the gas is on. Now the gas is on. 1, 2, 3. It'll help if this is on. 1, 2, 3. Had to fiddle around with it. I had these 2 backwards. Made a liar out of me, but yeah, usually it fires up after 2 pulls. So yeah, we'll let her warm up for a minute. It's a cool little bike. It has a little rack on the back. My buddy James, he had like a little basket, a little milk crate on the back, zip tied on, so he could haul things around. He liked to just thrash around with it and do donuts in the back 40. So he beat the ever-living shit out of this little mini bike, and it still runs like a champ. It could be kind of dangerous, It's real slippery, and the handlebars are kind of wobbly, especially when you go fast. It has a rev limiter on it, so it's only allowed to achieve a certain speed. Now that might be on the carburetor, where there's like a little stopper or something on the carburetor. Oh man. It's not incredibly torquey because of that rev limiter. But on the street or on trails, you know, smooth, flat trails, it does great. Runs a long time on just a little bit of gasoline. Need a little cover to protect, you know, your pant leg from this whole nonsense right here. If your pant leg gets sucked in there, you're going to hurt your ankle really bad. Also, might rig a little headlight on there or something. I was thinking about it. Maybe not. I'd probably just ride it with a headlamp if I had to go somewhere with it. But yeah, I have another one. It's at my dad's house. And then I was going to get a small little, you know, group of them so that we could cruise around with our mini bikes, you know, because this town that I live in, it's kind of friendly towards that, as long as you're not raising too much hell. Yeah, little mini bike, not a bad thing to have. We can cruise down to town if we had to. If fuel got scarce or something, we'd have a little way to get around. Not to mention the horses. You could always ride those. They need it. But yeah, just a little mini bike update. What are you guys doing as alternate means of transportation? Bicycles work pretty good. Just curious. Anyway, have a good rest of your day.